What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of NorCal Filipinos Presents. Once again, I am Jay of NorCal Filipinos, and today we have a massive treat for you. Straight from Toronto and headlining stages everywhere, we have the hilariously talented Keith Pedro. He is one of the fast rising comedic forces in North America, a Juno Award nominee for his hit album Trillipino, and the undisputed king of fast talking crowd work. Let's get into it. So, Keith, appreciate you taking the time out today to be with us.
Jay, thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. So let's kind of start in the beginning.
Let's do it.
So, like, growing up in a Filipino household, comedy isn't always viewed as like a stable, traditional career path. How did your family react when you decided to pursue stand-up full time?
So, telling my mom that I want to be a comedian is tough. It's hard. It's hard to tell a Filipino woman that you want to feed your family with dick jokes. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's hard. They don't get it. They don't get it. But the crazy thing about it was, where I'm from, they had a comedy program, like a 2-year college program.
Oh, they got programs for that?
It was actually a college program.
Oh.
So, and it was put together by people who've put together like Second City and like theater arts and improv and like yucks and stuff, like guys like John Candy, Catherine O'Hare, like that type of establishment that put them on. So nice. I took that.
Nice.
So school was like the loophole. I was like, Mom, I'm going to school to be a comedian. Yeah.
All right. So did your parents like try to like gently or not so gently kind of steer you toward like, the medical field or like a stable government job before you broke their hearts with comedy?
No, obviously comedy don't blow up right away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The funny thing about it is like when you're telling jokes, everybody's like, your parents get frustrated. Like your mom this is how I know my mom got frustrated about me telling jokes. She just kept calling me John. You know what I mean? She just kept calling me John. She's like, so are you making money as a comedian? Huh? Are you laughing now? Are you rich now as a comedian? Do everybody knows you as famous comedian? But I'm like, who the hell is Comedy John? But no, but seriously, it wasn't until later, like 4 or 5 years late after, she was like, okay, I think it's time for her to go to school, because shit don't pop off right away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So Filipino humor is like deeply rooted in like local culture, slang, and community. How do you adapt traditional Filipino wit so that it resonates with like diverse mainstream global audiences?
I don't even know if I really think about it like that. I just spit my truth. I just talk my talk. But I honestly think with comedy, it's a rare art form, right?
Yeah.
It's something where like you can't do covers, you can't do old hits to go on tour with. So like as long as you just keep writing new jokes, keep being you and authentic, people won't find you as a ripoff. And if in comedy at the end of the day there's no genre.
Yeah.
So to stay into like the norms of comedy is actually what Filipinos are, because we Filipinos, we talk a lot of shit, man. And we're good. And I'm Ilocano, man, so I'm like blunt, shit talking Filipino.
Kind of segues into this one. So like the humor, Filipino humor like relies heavily on like teasing and storytelling. Like how much of your comedic style is directly inherited from like your parents or your titos or titas?
Oh man, 10,000%, all of it. I won't even, because the thing is, I didn't even watch a lot of comedy growing up.
Over.
Yeah, I didn't watch a lot of stand-up comedy growing up. When I was growing up, like, it was all like In Living Color, like shit like that, like Mad TV, SNL, and then, so then like, I remember I went to the Philippines, and they were like, "Yo, dude, do you want to do a comedy show?" And then I went, and it was like a drag queen show. So it was all people dressed in drag, and that's the comedy. And I was like, why is that? Then I realized, because when you hang out with your titos and you hang out on the bar, or you're just drinking beers, everybody's talking shit. Everybody's telling stories. So why are you gonna go to pay money to watch someone do that? That's why they put a dress on and sing and make it a spectacle. I get that, because that's what our Filipino culture is. We're talking shit all day and telling stories all day.
Oh, that's facts, though.
Yeah.
How do you use comedy to keep your Filipino heritage alive? Like, how do you use it alive for your children?
How do I? Oh man, Yeah, that's to what I do is honestly is I make sure that they stay around their family and keep traditions alive and stuff like that, right? Because my daughter, man, she's loves Filipino culture, and she's half Jamaican. So she does like ube cheesecake. She knows she speaks Tagalog better than I do now. You know what I mean? So she's been back home to the Philippines. My son is like, loves being Filipino. So he only eats sinigang tinola. So like, you know what I mean? We don't keep it. We keep the traditions and the recipes and everything at home.
Nice. So you're known for like lightning fast crowd work.
Yeah.
How does performing in front of, like a live audience here in the Bay Area audience differ from like home crowds in Toronto?
Oh shit, it's night and day, man. You know what? I love the Bay Area. It's probably one of my favorite places to play. Like it's milestone shit. I remember the first time I headlined in the Bay was San Jose, and that was crazy. It was a fucking movie, man. Because you guys get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You guys get it. Also, you guys, like the laughs here are earned. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you'll tell me if I suck. You know what I mean? So the Bay is they're so, but they're also like, they're not about that woke shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're like, just talk it, and if it sucks, it sucks. If it's, you know what I mean? So like Toronto's very politically correct. Like they're like, everybody laughs like this. Like Canadians are too polite. They don't know what they can laugh at. You guys are like, fuck it, I got a sitter. I found parking in this bitch. You know what I mean? Because the Bay, you can't find parking here. Yep. So they're like, I found parking. I got a sitter. I'm laughing. I'm having a good time. So it's night and day.
Facts. I mean, for real though, the parking is, if I don't know what the parking situation is, I'm not going.
Yeah.
All right, so your album Trillipino is JUNO-nominated.
Yes.
How did you balance like the hip hop swagger with the traditional Filipino upbringing in your material?
I don't even think. I just think that's who I am. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just grew up to hip hop, and then we're Filipino. We didn't have there wasn't any pop culture music that we could have adapted to or listened to or became part of our heritage. So hip hop became part of our thing. So with that being said, like it's just the way I am, how I speak, how I talk, how I just everything about the way I roll with my comedy is just me being as authentic as it can be. So does that make sense? Like I don't really think I'm like, okay, I want to keep this Filipino, I want to keep this hip hop, I want to keep this Canadian, I want to keep this North American.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just like, nah, I'm just gonna keep it 100.
Nice. Now you were a regular on Roast Battle Canada.
Yes.
And so like who is the hardest person you've ever had to roast, like ever? And like what is your secret to like a savage comeback?
The hardest person I had to roast is someone I didn't know. They put me up against someone I didn't know, and I didn't know this girl, and I was like, yo, you put me up against like this open micer who no one knew, and I'm like, how am I supposed to battle this person? And then I just went on straight like, looks and stuff, and then it was great. I thought it was great. And then but it wasn't like it was hard in a way where like, oh, I don't know what to say. It was more like, am I gonna hurt this fucking person's feelings? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know you like this. Like, usually you roast your friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the best for a comeback is you gotta listen. People have these things where like, they try to have in the pocket comebacks or in the pocket insults. So that sounds so inauthentic. Doesn't that make sense? Okay, I think my car's getting towed. I gotta go. But
you have broken like major boundaries, like from like mainstream Filipino-Canadian comedians.
Thanks, man.
So what structural changes do you still want to see in the comedy industry?
What structural changes? Man, that is a really good question. I just think that social media is really like, it's done well for me, but it's also one of those things where like I hate depending on it, even though my art is on stage. Does that make sense? Like, I know this is the game, but it's like more clubs and more venues are relying on guys' followers, and they're just like, yo, post this guy up because he has the followers X and X and O's, and which is cool and all, do your thing, but also like filter out the guy though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Filter him out. Like, filter out the acts. Like, don't just give it because he has X amount of followers. That motherfucker might be trash as shit, and then that ruins comedy. And now it's like everybody expecting me to do this racist crowd work because so and so is a Nazi on stage, and they gave him a platform because he had followers.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
All right, so the Bay is pretty famous for its incredible, like, food spots, Filipino food spots.
Yeah.
You know, little
Lumpia,
shameless
yeah.
plug, Lumpia
Yeah.
Company here. Like, what's your favorite local spot here? Like, or do you have like a specific dish?
My favorite local spot in the Bay Area?
Yeah, for Filipino
Yo,
food.
and that just sounds so cliche, man. Lucky Chances at 4 a.m. man. Don't fucking don't fuck around, bro. Come at me if you don't like that answer, dude. Come find me.
Nope.
But yo, it's the
perfect.
I never thought in a million years, man, I could just mow on some kare kare at 4 a.m. I'm like, where? And it's made for you and everything. Like, dude, like, that's, you only get leftovers when you go home. You know what I mean? Where I'm from, like, there's no spot where you could just pull up hammered and lit and like finish the night off. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's the greatest privilege that you NorCal cats have here.
Random casino in the middle of the city.
Yeah, Manning Casino, 24/7, whenever you want.
So the Bay has a historic Filipino American community.
Yes.
Like, what kind of message do you have for the like young NorCal creators who are trying to break into mainstream media or entertainment?
My message to them is like, keep doing you, because I honestly follow y'all, man. You NorCal Flav is like, back in the day, I don't know if you know, in Canada they had a Caravan of the Caribbean festival, and all the local Canadian girls would come and whatever, and they would only fuck with Americans. And my whole shit was I'd pretend I was from Vallejo to try to pull these girls, bro. And it worked, dog. And it worked. You know what I mean? Because I would just say hella a lot, and then, you feel me? And I don't even know if that's a thing, but I know Americans say that. So I just didn't have to sound American. I had to sound Canadian. But that was the thing, yeah. So, like, my message to them is like, yo, NorCal, like, you guys have a different swag to you. Like, even every place I go in Canada or even other places, I was in Detroit, I was a thing. Everybody thought I was from the Bay, or whatever. I said no, and I'm like, there's something about Bay Area Filipinos that's so different, and like, I think we all know that. You know what I mean?
Right on. Let's do some lightning round.
Okay, lightning round. Okay, go.
And we're end of the interview here. All right, so if you had to pick poutine or perfectly cooked chicken adobo.
Chicken adobo all day, man. You could bring that. You know what I mean? Poutine is like, it's one and done. You cannot reheat a poutine. You know this,
true,
man. You
yeah,
cannot reheat it. You can't do nothing with it. You can't. That's it.
That's facts.
Adobo, you can feed a whole family. You can save it for leftovers. You got bottom for work tomorrow.
Yep.
It's all that.
That's facts. Best Filipino remedy: Vicks or Tiger Balm?
Vicks or Tiger Balm to a Tanola. You know what I mean, bro? You got a nice Tanola. I eat a Tanola with some ginger. Clears the throat right up, bro. Some chicken Tanola soup, buddy. No, nice soup, butter base. You know what I mean?
All right. So, biggest comedy fear, like bombing on stage or disappointing your mom?
Oh man, oof, I feel like that's the same thing. My mom would be like, "You piece of shit! I told you." I'd rather bomb on stage. Because, but here's the thing: comedians, quote unquote, we do have to bomb because we have to try new shit.
Yeah,
it's part of the process. You know what I mean? It's the only live performing art form where you have to try it in real time. You know what I mean? The song we're listening to right now, this guy went in the studio, did this like 16 times over and over that we don't know about.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's hella true.
Yeah.
Your karaoke go-to song?
Oh man, here's a hack. Okay. I do Living on a Prayer, Bon Jovi, because you don't have to sing the chorus. Right? Because once it starts going, how's the chorus goes again? Whoa! And then you just put the, take my hand, and then everybody does it. Everybody jumps in, bro. Everybody jumps in. All you need to do is the first verse, and the chorus is all everybody else. You know what I mean? It's the hack,
That's
bro.
a good hack. That's a good hack. What's the ultimate Filipino snack?
Oh man, I'm a chicharron and vinegar type guy.
There you go.
Like, you know what I mean? But then your hands stink. Your fingertips stink for a hot minute. You're like, you got these crusty ass vinegar fingers. You're like, yo, where'd your fingers been, bro? That's a different podcast. That's a different interview.
All right, and your comedy in one word.
Oh man, authentic.
There you go. Yeah, Joe, I appreciate you.
Yes.
Again. Taking the time today, bringing that energy, sharing your story with our community, and it's an honor.
Hey, thank you, Jay. Thank you, NorCal Filipinos. Thank you to the squad and Bay Area. Keep doing you.
Appreciate it, man.
Let's go. Let's go.
Follow Keith Pedro on all the socials. And yeah, we'll see y'all at the next show. You perform me here tomorrow night. I mean, this is going to air after that, but...
Okay, yeah. Well, you can catch me at the Sacramento Punchline. That's September 11th on a Friday, 9:30 at late show. And we got Friday, September 25th in San Francisco Cobb's, 9:30. Also Friday late show. So you can put your kids to bed and whatever, come out and party. Going off NorCal. Let's get it.
Like and subscribe on YouTube at NorCal Filipinos. Visit us at norcalfilipinos.org. Follow us on Facebook at NorCal Filipinos and on Instagram at norcal.filipinos.